Yes, top of the evening. You know the vibes. The news by Shanewz. This is the Source Experience. Source Experience. Yes. You got to forgive me for the late start. It shouldn't be late, but I'm at the crib. Prepping, I was cooking, I was feeding my dog, I was tending to my children. So tonight, that's the type of live you're gonna get, man. Unfortunately, they are not in a controlled environment like we do our thing at the spot. They are home, so if you hear me break out and yell or just lecture and my children, bear with me. Now, on a serious note, I won't be needing to. Well, I will be cooking, right? That'll probably jump off in a second or two. Because what I was doing, the reason why I'm so late is I was seasoning my jerk beef, getting everything ready to be cooked, right? And because I know I'm at the crib, right? The fights. Also, I was placing bets. I was betting. Yes, betting. Bet responsibly. All right, give me a second. Give me 1 second. Where are those batteries at? What are those batteries? All right, y'all. All right. I'm back. I'm a real bad man. I just want to make sure the levels and everything is good before I proceed, right? I'm going to share this. Like I said, I'm at the crib tonight, so Whenever I'm at the crib and I do these, it's still professional sauce business. But as you can see, I'm trying to do 100 things. You heard me looking for batteries because I want to be able to. All right. Yes. I'm a real bad man. So what I want to do is I want to share this. Get the viewership rocking. Get the viewership rocking, right? For those that really support me, right? All right, hold on. I'm a real bad man. I'm a real bad man. Share this. Let me get this on Twitter. I know they hate me on Twitter. It's me. It's me. Lopez Ortiz. It's fight night, man. Why that ain't a trending topic, man? Let me use that hashtag, man. Lopez Ortiz. There we go. I'm like, damn, that hashtag ain't trending, huh? That hashtag is not trending, huh? All right. I'm a real bad man. So we're gonna get this shared, and we're gonna start cooking. But you see what my topic is. I'm a shout out to Jahi. He was in the gym last night. I could have went live and I'm not doing that stuff no more. Right? I told y'all, man. It's a new policy over here now, right? Because what I come to realize with this internet, right, and content creating, it's all smoke and mirrors, man. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors. It is a lot of, it's just boxing on YouTube, content creating. It's Weirdoville. Like a lot of times you have guys, and it's not the real fans, it's just the weird, the clicked up groups, right? These guys that sit around debating, arguing about boxing. You will pull up to a boxing gym, like I said, right? I could have won live last night. Coach Reem ran down on Jahi. Jahi was doing his thing. We could have won live. I could have threw the camera on and been like, oh man, it's top rank, Jahi Tucker and all that for what, right? All the times when I was doing that, I was giving you guys the access, especially at that gym down there, right? I'm gonna be no holds barred tonight, right? When Jahi trains down at the rec center, the vibes to me are that they always been off, man. They just be off because you have guys that want to do what I do as far as being a media marketing agent, right? But they have no connections. No connections whatsoever. And then they get mad when I do what I do, right? But one thing about what I do, I'm giving these kids exposure, right? See, you guys get caught into the illusional world of social media. And you think just because you do XYZ views and this many likes and all that, who actually really is watching your stuff? Who can you hit up? Who can you say, yo, listen, I have this kid, yo, I think you want to check him out. I think you want to check him out, right? I know I could do that. Real talk. I just think that a lot of guys know that, and they are very jealous of that. They are jealous. Not only are they jealous, they wish they could do that, because when reality sets in, all of their views, all of their likes, all of these things that they feel make them relevant is smoke and mirrors. It is. It's smoke and mirrors, man. And that is what, happens when guys don't know. They want to do everything, but they don't do what they do. Focus on what you do. That's what I did a long time ago. I focused on becoming a media marketing agent. And in the process of doing that, I, developed a style of doing my media work, right? And along the way, I added different things to doing that, as far as photography, as far as networking and reaching out to people behind the scenes, thus developing me into what? The media marketing agent. Now, a lot of times when you're looking in from the outside and you're jealous, you're a hater, you're not a builder, you're just a roadblock, you're not going to see what I really do, nor do you appreciate it, because you're so caught up in a illusion of a world, right? That, like I said, now that I don't really go to the gym like that, right? I used to go to the gym. The gym is hot now. Jahi Tucker is a 4-time national champion. Jahi Tucker is a top rank J Prince boxing. Been on one of the biggest fight cards since, he turned pro at 17. These are facts, right? And I was able to assist and be a part of this with no views, with no support from what you guys deem to be what you need to be popping. YouTube, Twitter, social media. Yeah, I did all of that without this. So that's why I laugh when I see guys, right? And listen, I'm gonna stop being humble. Like I said, I say no gimmicks. I'm gonna start calling people out that are gimmicks. Real talk. If you're a gimmick, you won't have a source stamp, and I'm gonna start calling you by name. Like, bro, you're a gimmick. You're a jealous gimmick, because I noticed that a lot of these gimmicks, they're jealous, because, like I said, when the illusion of social media disappears after all of their viewership and likes, and reality sets in, they realize they did not get anywhere. It is what it is, right? But we got some fights on tonight. You see, that's why I am rocking and rolling. My topics today, I'm gonna give you some Jahi Tucker business, right? I'm also going to give you the truth. Jahi Tucker, no gimmicks, results. Yes, Jahi Tucker is the truth. He's the best fighter in the nation. 14 years old, 119, 4-time defending national champion. He's the goods. That's why you hear me say, no gimmicks, results. Because Jahi Tucker has the results, no gimmicks, stats. Number 1 ranked in the nation. 2 consecutive years now, straight. 3 consecutive undefeated national tournaments. 3 consecutive years. Jahi Tucker. 4-time defending national champion. 4 people. These are actual stats, no gimmicks, results. Jahi Tucker, right? Morley is the truth. I remember being Morley's media marketing agent and telling the world this, and now witnessing it on the big stage of, like I said, the Nationals, right? Jahi Tucker is a national champion. His profile, this last Nationals, this past December, Morley had all of the hitters taking pictures with him. Yeah, they were taking pictures with Morley. Troy Isley, you had Keyshawn Davis, who was fighting tonight, co-main event. Yeah, get your bets in with me now. That's another reason why I was running a little late. I was trying to get the bets and everything in, because you gotta get the bets in, right? You gotta get the bets in now. I like to be get my stuff together, right? But yes, Jahi Tucker is the man. He not only is the man, he's the good. No gimmicks, all results. Yeah, and I think when you're dealing with Morley, right? Morley's low key, not too flashy. He's not, he's not a gimmick, man. See, a lot of these guys, they're gimmicks, man, respectfully. And then being a gimmick, I think they feel like they have more notoriety than Morley, right? But at the end of the day, your notoriety, you're known for being a yes, you're not known for the stats. Morley is known for the stats. Jahi Tucker, aka $1 Million Morley. Like I said, I just ran down some of his accolades, right? 4 times. That has a ring to it, right? 4 times. Yo, look, we was fronting. I'm getting nice at putting these videos together, right? Look at this video. Right? I'm not gonna let the music or nothing play. But look at this video, man. I'm getting better. I think my creative flow is at an all-time high. There he is, 4-time national champion. There he is right there, putting in that work. No gimmicks, results. See, a lot of times people want to jump in the way and no, do what you do, right? I do what I do, right? Morley is the business, right? I told you guys this about 6 years ago. Now look at him. He's on top of things. That's right. He's running things. Number one means you're running things. And I just think that see him there with Jamel Herring. Shout out to Mel. See my daughter there with Uncle Jay, right? See Morley, my daughter with who? Bob Aaron. That's when Narina told him, you'll sign him next. There is Jihad. I'm going to stop it right here. Let me stop it. Because I think that's when it pretty much started, right? A lot of the jealousy and the hate, right? Because when you think about Jihad and his situation, right? And the situation that he was able to get. And I remember he did a couple of interviews and he spoke highly on me, right? And a lot of you guys know this, right? Because, right, first he spoke highly of me over here. You guys know it then, but my guy, when he talked about me here, he is like me, low key, doesn't have one of the biggest channels, right?
Speaking of the big elephant in the room, man, you signed with Top Rank. Mm-hmm. Give me a little backstory as to how you even linked that up, man. at 17 years old, signing with Top Rank.
Shout out Jack.
How was that for you?
Shout out Jacko Fitness. That's the only answer I can give you. He made his cause. Shout out Mike Prince. Mike Prince got me in touch with Jay. Jay liked what we saw. He got me in touch with Top Rank, and we made it happen. Mob ties. See me?
Hey, he just explains to you. There's no other way to explain it like that. Shout out to Jacko Fitness, man. Official in the game. I appreciate him. Solid group of brothers, man. I'm glad they was able to link you up, man. That's positive shit right there, man. It's good to hear that.
Oh yeah, and Jacko, he always loved, especially coming out of LI, around the same area. So when Jacko, he made the call, and we talking to Mike Prince, I'm like, oh shoot, man, I'm really about to get signed,
Now, Jahi did that years ago. And when he did that, I was like, why? Because that kind of ruined the element of surprise. But it didn't, because, a lot of these internet weirdos, these jealous guys in the town, jealous guys, period, felt some type of way then, right? Like, yeah, he did what, right? And then Jahi took it a step further. Like I said, WCS's platform isn't that big, right? It's overlooked like mine. But then when Jahi went on this platform and said the same thing again.
Stick to yourself, man. You won't let yourself down. Somebody else can let you down.
So sorry.
Jai, how did the connection with you and Jay Prince happen? Did Jay Prince call you one day and say, hey, it's Jay Prince?
And so, all right. I'm gonna sum the story. Basically, Jacko Fitness, right? One of the guys who, he like a media, all the underground media, you feel me? Go around, so he knew Mike Prince, Mike Prince, Jake Prince, their family. So now, tell Mike Prince about me, then boom, Mike Prince, he followed me on Instagram. He see all my stuff. All right, cool. We get to the gym. I'm on the phone with him. This is like a week before COVID. You remember when Shakur was supposed to fight the guy who fought Loma? This is right before COVID started. They're supposed to fight like March 13th. I forgot.
So yes, he did it again, right? and look at the reaction from that guy right there when he said that, right? Now he's supposed to be popping, right? So if he had that reaction, why wouldn't some of these local jokers feel the same type of way? And that's what you see, right? But if you knew that I was that guy back then, right? That I could do some of these things, right? Why would you now, we're in 2024. Like I said, that was years ago. Why would you attempt to, undermine things that I do, number one, right? Why would you talk down on things that I do? Why would you act like I am a nobody because of social media? Because he said that back then, right? I have went on to change the name. It's no longer Jacko Fitness. It's The News by Shanewz. But unbeknownst to you guys, right? My actual network, the network now of people that I can call is bigger. But back then it was rather large. Like one day maybe we'll break that down. Or some of you guys, why don't you guys reach out to Jahi, interview him? Because ask him. It just wasn't Jay Prince that was after. We had Jamel Herring. We had other people with offers as well. But why don't you ask Jahi these things, right? And I know what I do now. I sit back and laugh. When I post something and I see somebody try to outpost me or outshine me on the internet, you know what I do? I laugh. And I say, you know what? You are a gimmick. You are a internet jealous gimmick because for all of your posting or likes and views, I have yet to see you do some of these things. But yet you feel like you're better than me, you're more known than me, you have a bigger buzz than me because of social media. No, you're an internet gimmick. I'm not a gimmick. I'm not with that. Because unlike you, all of you see plural, because it's more than just one. You do not know how to build. You do not know how to network because you are too jealous. You are too fake. You want to be famous. Like I want to play this audio, but I know if I play the audio, you guys have been reporting my channel, right? But it's this audio that I love to listen to, you know. And he says the line, right? Fake niggas want fame. You niggas are so fake that you want fame, right? But unbeknownst to you, the fame that you're getting, right? You guys have fame, right? You have fame. You post shit on the TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You guys go viral. You go viral. You do views. That's your fame. See, unbeknownst to you, that's what you sold your soul for. You sold. That's your fame. You sold out already. Hopefully, y'all are catching this sauce. All right. This is about Jahi Tucker. Quick update on what Jahi got going on. I'm not gonna go too in depth, right? But I'll give you I feel like a good briefing, right? So last year, Jahi Tucker's 2023. He finished the year 1-1-1, right? But you say, damn, that's not a good year. If you ask me, I think that was a great year because I felt like they tried to throw him in the ringer. They tried to break him. But in breaking him, I feel like they made him into a diamond. I think Jahi Tucker's 2023 resume, and if we really want to be like politically correct, you see what the record was: 1-1-1, right? Victory, a defeat, and a draw. Easily could have been 3-0. Should have been 3-0. But hey, what do I know, right? But I just think overall, and it's showing now, right? His 2023 shook up the boxing world to the point where now, update for 2024. I'll let Jahi talk about his fights and the plans moving forward when he plans on jumping back into the ring. But just know this: there are many people reaching out to Jahi now. Other fight camps and fighters and trainers, they want to bring Jahi in to train. And they want Jahi to be a part of what they got going on, right? These are some of the things that he has going on in 2024. A lot of different offers of guys wanting him to pull up and be a part of what they got doing. I'm not going to disclose the names because I feel like get it from Jihad. Ask Jihad these things, right? Because a lot of times when I was releasing a lot of information, just like I said, like pulling up, being in the gym, going live, you guys overlooked all those things, right? So now you guys are going to have to do your own thing, especially when it comes to Jihad. And I'm going to just speak on what I want to speak on when it comes to Jihad. But yes, he has a lot of offers. Like I said, we could have fought next week on that Friday card at the Hula Theater, but he just had a 21st birthday. We felt like he's been pro on the big stage since 17 years old. Enjoy yourself a little bit. You've been a professional. 17 to 21, that is 4 years. You don't get that time back as far as your teenage years. You're no longer a teenager. Now you are a man, 21 years old. But from the time you were 17 to right now, even currently now, you have been doing grown man things, grown man business. So, take time to yourself. Enjoy life. Enjoy life. Are y'all catching that sauce right there? But yeah, so 2024 moving forward, like I said, they offered us the fight card at the Hula Theater. That is next week. We declined it. The May 2nd card, Turner Stones Casino. Could have fought on that card. We're not fighting on that card. So, like I said, Jahi will inform you about his next date. He's still training. Like I said, we could have went live last night. Coach Reen, look, I'll bring Coach Reen in here. Coach Reen is part of the media marketing team as well, right? Let Coach Reen give you guys a little Jahi Tucker rundown. Come over here, talking to the microphone. Who did you see last night at the gym?
Jahi Tucker.
That's right, that's right. What was Jahi doing? Was he training?
Jump rope.
Yes, jumping rope. We didn't want to go live for you guys. We feel like, giving you guys the content now is remedial for you guys, because we feel like when we did give you guys the content, you didn't respect it, or you overlooked it, or you tried to undermine it. Close those, please, for me. Close those for me, please. Yeah, that's okay. I'll let them know. I'll let them know. That is, yes, Narina's tooth is loose. She wants everybody to know. Here, tell them yourself, and then we go.
Wiggly, I'm gonna get money from the tooth fairy.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much, Coach Reen. No, you're gonna get money from me. Ain't no tooth fairy. But yes, so we could have went live last night and do that up, and I'm like, nah, you guys don't deserve that. Overlooking who I am and what I do, right? But so yeah, that is what 2024 is looking like, right? As you can see from that footage right there, he's still sharp, ready to go. To me, he's listen. I'm done. As far as you guys say I talk too much, right? When it pertains to Jihad or Marley. So now, like I said, I told you after that Francisco Verón fight, I was definitely going to be moving in a different direction. And that's what you see now. Because I think what Jihad has done in 12 fights, 10 1-1, but fighting a top 5 middleweight, his last fight to close out 2023, says it all right there. Says it all. You still have content haters and boxing fake fans not wanting to give it up, because that's what they do, But real deal boxing fans, and I want to shout out my guy Toby Bartlett. He's not in here, but Toby Bartlett from across the pond, the UK, said something, and I believe it to be very true. If Jahi Tucker was in the UK, he would be a superstar, and I definitely know that, because he is a superstar over here. It's just that the market that we tend to think is relevant, the YouTube market, because that social media market, that's what we base success off of over here, right? They, for whatever reasons, me, maybe his father and others, they tend to not want to speak about Jihad. But like I said, if I disclose these teams and these guys that want to pull Jihad in to be a part of what they got going on, you will be like, what? Yes. Yeah, and hit Jihad up, man. Ask him what he got going on, right? I'll let him disclose that information. But if you guys just knew the calls, you'd be like, what? Yes, but then listen, that's enough of Jihad. I'll come back to Jihad. I want to touch on this now. Like I said, I got time. I'm at the crib. We're chilling. I want to get to some of my comments, man. Like I said, today, the content, I've been killing the content for those of y'all, man. Keep it a buck, man. Keep it a buck, right? Like you guys don't want to admit it, but I can look, right? My page, I check out my analytics. My analytics is showing. It's showing the content is being received, right? And it's just not boxing, right? I do some great boxing breakdown, but I have been doing a lot of NBA stuff. I just been doing a lot of stuff in general, right? But I know my stuff is really shaking the ground, right? Because I have professional colleagues that not only repost my work, we talk and I get nuggets from them, right? Real life. I get real life nuggets from them. And I know a lot of you guys who are quote unquote internet people see this. You really are probably sick right now when you see these professional people that have been receiving me, right? Yes, the professional people. Yes, these people are professional. They perform underneath the bright lights, right? They perform underneath the brightest of lights, right? Oh yeah, that's my dog's food. Look. A real bad man. You see, that's some leftover jerk chicken right there. And some beef. What's the name? Daffy eats good, man. That's why Daffy is so healthy looking. She eats good. And shout out to my Mima, my grandmother. I get that from her. We feed the dog real food as well as dog food. Daffy's eating better than some of you guys. Respectfully, I'm a real bad man, right? But I want to, oh, look, there goes my homegirl. You see what that is? She's working tonight. She's working tonight. Yeah, that's Christina. She's ESPN top ranked analyst, host. That's her. Look, I just want to share this. Let me share this, right? Because sometimes you gotta highlight your work. I want to share that, right? Since you quote unquote boxing fans and you internet gurus and you you jealous motherfuckers, right? So that is my homegirl, right? Christina, man. She does her thing. That is Jamel Herring's co-host, right? She does a lot of play-by-plays. Yesterday, she hosted the press conference for the fight between the two ladies, Oscar Valdez and them, right? And I hit her up. That's my people. I hit her up. I was like, man, I'm not gonna disclose what we talked about, but I hit her up and I was like, man, I reposted her stuff and I said, I'm gonna use what you see. Check out the content that I dropped. I used the pictures and the stuff because I was like, man, that was just wonderful. And she reposted it. She reposted it as you've seen there. But what I wanted to mention something because on this social media thing, this YouTube thing, right? I had YouTubers, right? You see what I wrote? You niggas been effing room raiders, right? And y'all mess with these jealous ass female room raiders, right? That be on here talking boxing, talking down on players in the game. And I said my line, birds of a feather, they flock together. Would that make you a sucker? Yes. How is it that you internet room raiders, right, sit around and talk bad about me and hate on me, but yet someone who is on ESPN, top rank underneath the bright lights, doing this on a stage that a lot of us that sit around right now, I'm in a room, I'm a room raider. We want to do this because if this is what we're doing in a room, right? In a room. And this lady that's on the big stage underneath the bright lights can acknowledge my work and acknowledge me. But yet, motherfuckers that are in rooms don't even cover fights. Niggas and bitches both will talk about me and haven't accomplished anything close to what I have accomplished as media. Talk down on me. But birds of a feather, they flock together. That would that make you a sucker? But yeah, shout out to Christina, man. Appreciate the love and support. You know the vibes. I wanna move over to here, right? I wanna move over to here, man. This right here. Shout out to this brother right here. This guy, he made me laugh today, right? So, you know, these guys, it takes them like a couple of days, right? They might have to do whatever drug they're on or gain the courage. But I put out a video yesterday because that was from the, you know, when Bomac stated what he stated about Boots Ennis. He stated that Boots Ennis brings nothing to the table. I put out a fire video on it that got us some great reviews, right? Great reviews. It's not about the views, it's about the reviews. So the professional people that seen it, they went off on it. But this guy who, you know, he listens to Room Raiders and was very confident in jumping on the comments, and he tried to debunk me, right? He tried to debunk me. Like I said, I don't go back and forth with guys no longer like that, right? But he tried to debunk me, right? And in trying to debunk me, right? This is what he said, right? And look, I'm on a whole another level with this, right? I'm gonna break this down for y'all, right? Especially now with me no longer drinking, right? So I'm always sober. Like maybe when I was sipping, right, I would have really went at it with this guy, right? But look what I said, right? I'm gonna read the whole breakdown for y'all so y'all can catch the vibes and just know the different levels of doing this, right? So this guy says what? I comment back. I said, thank you for the comment, but what? Elaborate, right? This is what he says to me, right? The money isn't there based off what? Who looks into it and what was the purse that was offered? You're telling me an undisputed matchup between Bud and Boots is worth nothing. Every Boots fan, Spence fan, and Bud fan will watch the fight. He says, A side never even sent a offer or any sort to even get to the point. It's called an excuse even if the money ain't there. You didn't entertain a purse bid. Okay, this is what I commented back. I said, I'm not going to break down the logistics down to you based off your comment. What's Boots Ennis' largest purse? Right? Now, I'm going to get to why I said what I said, right? But look what he said to me. He says this to me, right? And this is where, you know, this is free game tonight for y'all, man. I'm going to show you who I am and the things that I do. This is what he said. Ill Will, you're probably from Philly. Ill Will said, you already wrong. Wrong? Let's stop it right there. He told me I was wrong, right? What am I wrong about? But watch how I broke him down again. Watch. He said, you're already wrong. That's not how value is judged, first off. Where is he going with this? See, this is why I don't debate guys who aren't qualified. Pay attention. He told me I was wrong, right? Look, that's not how value is judged, first off. Secondly, that wouldn't tell the story because he ducked by top 10 guys, I guess he's trying to say. Wasn't champion. He wasn't fighting for undisputed. He is in a locked up division for 2 years. Now, this guy just told me prior that excuses. Remember, look, the excuses. This is what he said about excuses. He says he didn't remember the first comment. He says it's called an excuse. But you just told me I was wrong and ran off nothing but excuses. But we're gonna get to that, right? Pay attention now. He says he's now one of the most talked about fighters. Builds his name recognition up every day, every day. All I see is Boots versus Bud on YouTube. Pros calling it 50-50. Trainers, I see polls for Bud versus Boots. Destroys every other option on the poll. So he's basing this off of YouTube. Pay attention now. He said, based off of your stance, Spence versus Bud should have never happened. How do you know that off of my stance? Okay, well, I'll break them down again. He sold nothing versus Avanesian. And Haney's last fight outsold all of Bud's pay-per-views put together. Once again, more speculation from this guy, right? Pay attention. Bob Arum said Bud cost him money every time he fought. Promoters put polls out and have analysts analyze to get a perception on what is worth. Tank and Canelo could fight a bag of dog poop and get their money. Spence made the money he wanted fighting Ugas. You must be a Bud fan. Wow. He said a lot, right? Look what I said to him. I said, so you pretty much saying you're going to make a, look, he was feeling himself now. He commented again. He said, so you're pretty much saying you're going to make a baseless assumption and stick your head in the sand. Now, I guess that was supposed to get me to go back and forth with him, right? Look what I told him. I said, I'm Shanewz Boxing, media marketing agent. I do this in real life, but thanks for the comment and breakdown, right? And I said, once again, I had to let him know, right? I said, thanks for the comment. I'm gonna speak on this later, which I am doing now on my live. I said, you told me I was wrong for asking you what Boots' highest purse was. Wrong? I said, what's wrong about wanting to know what was the most he was paid? Then I said this to him, right? He said, no, you don't. Projections are based off the last fight. His cut would be you're welcome, right? See, this is what happens when you get guys that want to comment. They listen to people on YouTube. So this guy told me I was wrong for wanting to know what Boots' highest payment was, right? Now, as you read what I said, right? I said that if you read what I said, I just wanted to know what his highest purse was, right? But if you read my caption in the what's the name, I said, damn, before Bomac made his statement of Jerron Ennis brings nothing to the table and has no value, right? Before Bud Crawford tweeted, if you want the fight, put the money up, I was told by people who do these things that, you know, there is no interest. Investors don't want to take the risk, right? Now, upon them telling me this, I never said nothing. I just sat back and observed. Then I watched the fighter. Now the coach say this. So I watched Will, right? Will, thank you for your comment. Will said exactly what I was told. Will's argument was this. Thank you, Will, for being you. Will said that YouTube, listen, he says he's now one of the most talked about fighters, builds his name recognition up every day. All I see is Boots versus Bud on YouTube. Man, thank you for being you. the same YouTube market that said Bud Crawford and Earl Spence was going to do 1 million pay-per-view buys, which they did not do. The same YouTube market that said Terrence Crawford doesn't sell, that Terrence Crawford is unmarketable. The same YouTube market that said that Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia wasn't a real fight. The same YouTube market that tells us Devin Haney is this big draw, but yet we still can't find his numbers either. So you pretty much did what was told to me. See, I told you, when it comes to YouTube and YouTube analytics, it's all smoke and mirrors. But thank you, Will, for the comment. And hopefully, you come back one day and you listen to this and you comment on this, right? Because you told me I was wrong for wanting to know how much a fighter was paid. What is wrong in that, right? And where did I tell you that says what his value on the market is? See, you guys that do nothing in boxing, and I know you do nothing in boxing other than YouTube, because you wanted your thesis and your strong points and your ability to be right in the comments and going at me was based off of YouTube. But all I did was put out content on what the coach and the fighters said. But yet I was wrong for highlighting what the coach and the fighters said. So what was really wrong? What was wrong was you being what you are. And you hit the hammer on the nail. You pretty much saying you're going to make a baseless assumption and stick your head in the stand. That's what you did. But you stuck your head up your ass. Because the only one that actually made the assumptions was you. You told me I was wrong. You told me, basically, I don't know what I'm talking about. But what I'm talking about is public record. Bomac said he brings nothing to the table. Bud Crawford said, tell the people to put the money up. Man, did y'all catch that source? There's 3 people in here, man. Please. And nobody has commented, man. Did y'all catch that breakdown, what I just did right there? That was a classic breakdown of a comment, man. Like I said, today I have time. I'm willing to entertain comments. I'm willing to play around a little bit. There is no rush tonight. I'm about to put some meat in the oven because it's been an hour, right? I've been on almost close to an hour. I was letting that meat. Okay, I know your tooth is loose. Arena bounce. How many times you gonna keep saying that? Right? My man. Yeah, listen. I guess he thought I was like some of the guys that he idol worships over here, bro. Ill Will 8541. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. The boxing is bigger than YouTube, bro. It's way bigger than YouTube. The most talked about boxers on YouTube is who? Tank Davis, right? Tank Davis and Devin Haney. But yet Tank Davis only made $500,000 in endorsements. $500,000. But he's one of the most talked about fighters on YouTube. Maybe I'm wrong for saying that. Man, the news by Shanewz. Listen, I'm gonna go put this meat in the oven real quick. Look, I thought I was gonna say pause, right? Nah, we don't. Everybody doesn't do that. I know y'all think all New York people be doing that. Nah, we don't do that. I'm gonna put this in the oven, and I'll be right back. Listen, and me doing that, right? You know what I'll do? You know what I'm gonna do? I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Here, go. I don't need that. What I'm going to do while I go put this up, right? I'll share a little content with y'all. How about that, right? Matter of fact, let me share that video that got the guy. It got the guy riled up, right? Where is it at? It should be up here. Here it is right here. Look, this is the breakdown. Why I was wrong. Look, we'll share this. Soak this in while I go start this, get the oven started. And there shouldn't be no echo. There should be no echo.
Stop being boring. We'll be right back. Very boring browsers.
Let's skip this for y'all. Yeah, this is what I was wrong for, y'all. Check the vibes. I was wrong for this. And I'll be right back.
Yes, this is Source Talk, Showtime Shanewz Midi. Say I got the man himself, Mr. Sugar Hill. First off, champ, thank you for your time. This man needs a little introduction.
Sugar Hill on Sauce Talk.
That's right.
When the YouTube narrative pushers, crash dummies / matchmakers say that a fighter is ducking, but he all but confirms that the money is not there for the fight. Yeah, I'm getting real nice at these. But then you also have when the fighter's team, coach in particular, come out and confirm what the fighter has been saying, but then they just say it all out, basically fighter A brings nothing to the table, thus confirming what the fighter has already said about the fact that the money is not there. They're not willing to pay for this matchup. But yet you still have these narrative pushers, these quote unquote matchmaker fans that make deals, want us to believe that thus the fighter is ducking. See, YTC to me, man, it's tricky, but it's not tricky. When you put out content that actually makes sense and you do the research and the breakdowns to show this content, these fans that are confused because they listen to these matchmaker fans with no actual stats in boxing don't understand, if that makes any sense. The news by Shanewz. You do have options. This is the Source experience. But hey, what do I know? Got it.
Boots against God, is that a fight that interests you? No, he don't bring nothing to the table. He got our leftovers. Why would we let Buzz want to go backwards? Why would we want to go backwards? We're looking for bigger and better fights. So where he can etch his name in the concrete forever.
I want to say shout out to all the frontline media guys that allow content creators to watch their stuff and then put out videos. Because when we look at the YTC, a lot of YTC guys don't actually cover fights. But when they do cover fights, they don't know what they're doing. But they do take the media work from the guys that's at the front line and put out content. But hey, what do I know?
This is the Source Experience. The news by Shanewz. But what do I know?
Ah, man, look, that was perfect timing, right? That was perfect time, and I was in there rushing. So I'm getting things started as far as the preparation, right? Um, man, I wish I was on my phone. Had I been doing this live on my phone, I could, yo, if you would have seen how that meat was looking, man, I only marinated that for about an hour. It would take us an hour, a little over an hour. Man, the flavors that's gonna come off of that for this fight. Hello. Now you let that marinate in that oven, the juices. Oh God. Yes, I'm a real bad man. Real bad man. Yes, I'm a real bad man. But yes, that was the video that stirred this up. Hopefully the ones that's in here, the three that's in here, y'all watch that. Even though the cat got your tongue, right? Y'all watch that video. But that was the video that, got my man. Like I know he's from Philly. I know he's a Philly guy, man. Philly guys are feeling some type of way, man, because they've been pushing that same narrative, right? About Boots, this and Boots that. Not for nothing, right? And like I said, shout out to Bozy Ennis, official dude, my guy. I got his number, hit him up on occasions. I just think if they really wanted to fight, and it's like I was discussing with somebody today behind the scenes, they should have never took the belt. Because if they didn't take the belt, and Boots is just, they would have had forced Crawford to fight him. He would have got forced to fight him. But now, with you taking the belt, and then, that narrative is stale. It's like stale bread. And now you got fans that are confused, like Ill Will, and they're commenting on videos like this, saying that I'm a Crawford fan and I'm wrong. Like, okay, whatever. And the news by Shanewz, man. Yeah, I'm making macaroni and cheese as well, right? So, what? I got another comment. Hold on. I might have to take care of this comment right here, man. Somebody was telling me that. Somebody was like, yeah, you do got to answer some of your comments. People comment on your stuff. I was like, well, I do, well, I don't. But if that's what it takes to grow the channel, I will. Oh, this is a good comment, man. He said that's insane. Yes, let me comment back. He said that's insane. Yes, it is. Video on it. But thanks for the comment. I should have washed my hands a little bit. I could still smell the seasoning, right? Man, I seasoned that meat good, man. I season that meat real good, man. I can't wait to eat now. I'm gonna let it slow cook nice, so that meat just falls off the bone. Look, I'm a real bad man. A real bad man. But I want to play some more content for y'all, right? Like I don't want to overcook my noodles, right? So in the process of me doing my noodles, right? Let me go over here. Give y'all this video. This says the video that Steve, right? Is that his name? Stones TV. Check this video out right here. Watch this one. Let's see if it pulls up. I just commented back to the good brother. This is not a boxing video, but he liked it. So check this out, man. This is I told you I'm growing as far as being a content creator. So check this out while I go check on my noodles, my noodles. You don't want to overcook your noodles. Making good mac and cheese, right?
Hey guys, this is Tiana Toon with Helora. I'm a top rank knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Tech.
Thank you. You know the vibes. The news about Shanewz. Now I know I give you a lot of shorts with the basketball, but I wanted to give you an extended one. Studies have shown that LeBron James, LeBreezy, has played against not one, not two, but 9 father and son duos his tenure in the league. Now, I would say with LeBron playing against this many father and son tandems, not only does that make him father time, aka the fountain of youth, it makes him almost mutant-like. He's the type to say, check this out, hear me out. I'll slam on you just like I used to slam on your father. The news by Shanewz.
Shot clock down to 4. LeBron James. 5.
Yeah, hit. Tell Graybeard doesn't get a lot of those. You can tell by the excitement. PJ was forcing him to go right. He still went left, got around.
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, IBL Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on you.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibes.
Yes, I'm a real bad man. But yeah, he was digging that video, man. I think I'm getting better. I'm trying, guys. Gotta walk with me, man. Walk with me. I'm a real bad man. But shout out to him, man, for commenting on that, man. Yeah, commenting on that, man. Okay. You have a little bet action going on. Because, we do the betting service over here as well. We do that as well. But yes, appreciate that comment there. Good brother. Good brother. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. These guys, listen, man. When you are a jealous jive turkey, internet gimmick, it hurts you to see brothers getting it together. Especially when they really got it together. Now they on this internet and they are giving you the business. Yes. I'm a real bad man. You hear my kids, this is what I have to deal with, right? I'm gonna play another video for y'all because, like I said, I'm cooking, I'm going back and forth. But like the good thing about it now is I have content, authentic content at that, where I can, give you guys videos to watch while I, move around and do certain things, right? So let me play this video. Let me play this video. And please, some of these videos that I'm playing for y'all, like I said, there's 4 people in here. You guys ain't commenting all night, man. Cat hasn't had your tongue all night, but y'all been in here. That lets me know that, you're listening to what I'm saying. You're just not participating. But yeah, feel free to comment on this one right now. This one, I know it might scorn some of y'all. It might even go over some of y'all heads, right? But this video right here makes the most sense out of all of them that I dropped today, right? And it's about Tank Davis, man, and him being the face of boxing. But yet, he didn't even make $1 million in endorsements. Didn't make $1 million in endorsements. And I didn't see nobody else put a video out like this. Nobody else. All the boxing you guys talk. I watched 2 room raiders argue all night about him and Devin. They didn't mention this. They did not mention this. They should have mentioned this, right? I'm a real bad man.
Let this special mineral melt in your mouth to rebuild your gums and teeth and never need a dentist again. People are fixing their receding gums, decaying teeth,
Hey, what's happening, baby? It's Jeremiah Dreamland Milton, and you are now talking to the Sauce Talk. That's where we at.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibe. The News by Shanewz, New York Islander, right? So I was looking at an article on Twitter. I put all the information out there. Gervonta Davis, they had the top 100 paid athletes. Gervonta Davis came in at number 54. A couple other fighters came in higher than him. Canelo Alvarez, Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua. But the thing that stuck out to me, but the narrative being placed out there by so many content creators and YouTubers and these experts was the endorsements, the amount of money that Gervonta Davis was receiving outside of boxing. Now, to be the face of a sport, boxing, and not to receive endorsements was alarming to me, to say the least. Now, feel free to comment on this and give your thoughts and say, hey, man, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. This guy is the face of boxing. He did XYZ pay-per-views. But why isn't that rolling over to the endorsements? For God's sake, Jake Paul, I believe, made $10 million. Yeah, $10 million in endorsements. And Gervonta Davis made $40 million fighting, but only $500,000 in endorsements. Thus, Jake Paul hiding him on the list. Canelo Alvarez hiding him on the list. Anthony Joshua hiding him on the list. Because these guys were able to secure bigger endorsement deals outside the ring. But yet, you YouTubers, you quote-unquote experts, you social media gurus that do all these big things say he's the face of boxing. But studies, endorsement deals show different. But hey, what do I know? The news by Shanewz.
Hi, Nasaya and Narina. I was asking your dad where you guys were. I'm really happy and proud for you guys to be in school, but I want to see you guys soon.
Thank you.
The news by Shanewz. This is a sauce experience, but hey, what do I know?
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer? Sleep Number does that. Now save 50% on this.
That's right, baby.
We'll see you tomorrow night. As always, this is Boxing Business Talk. Have a great afternoon, everybody.
Easy work, baby. Easy work.
Andrew, we're working the news by Shanewz.
But hey,
What do we know?
got it.
School you.
This is a Source Experience. The news by Shanewz. But hey, what do I know?
If you paid more than $15 on tax preparation last year, you need to visit freetaxusa.com, where your federal return is always free and your state return is only $14.99. Get your refund the fastest way possible with Free Tax USA's free IRS e-filing and direct deposit. The website guides you through each area of your taxes, helping you get the biggest refund possible. Filing your taxes has never been easier. Visit freetaxusa.com today.
Listing your
All
house
right,
on the
y'all,
market
I'm
isn't
back.
the
My
only
bad,
way
my
to
bad,
sell
my
your
bad.
house. Selling to us is much.
You know, it's a lot going on. We are standing on business over here. You know, I'm in the kitchen. Normally, right, when y'all see me at the spot, the professional settings, I'm not cooking. I'm cooking on the live. But now, being that I'm at home, you know, we multitask over here. That's what some of us can do, the ones that actually are real players. I'm a real bad man. Yes, but hopefully you guys caught those sources, those couple of videos. You know, I felt the need that I could play those. Those are my videos that I have published and put together. Hopefully y'all was digging them. Yeah, listen, there's 4 people in here. In my comment section is still dead. What's going on? So what? So that leads me to believe that you guys are watching and listening, but yet you're not commenting or saying a thing. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm going to stay on for a little bit. You know, the fight is about to start. The food is cooking. The mac and cheese came out fire. That's what was taking me. You know, if you get down, listen. This has nothing to do with boxing or that. It's now that this is on some culinary chefing and cooking, man. If you know, if you get down like I get down, Chef Sauce, I'm a real bad man. Right? You know, when you in there, certain things you can't leave. You gotta finesse it till it's all the way through. And that's what took so long. I was making sure my mac and cheese was, you know, when it comes to my mac and cheese, man, you know, it is what it is. I'm a mac and cheese. You know, I'm a real bad man. Real bad man. Yeah, man, hopefully you guys are enjoying the sauce. I placed a nice bet tonight. You know, I have I had a bonus bet with you know, FanDuel. So I placed it on a particular bet tonight. You know, it's free money, a free bet. So why not, right? Normally I take those bets and I might place it on a basketball parlay. But being that it's Thursday and we have fights, I want with a fight, you know? I want with a fight. Now, let me place another bet real quick. Oh my God, these kids, I swear, I'm a real bad man. I'm a real bad man. Let me get this bet placed for y'all real quick. I'm a real bad man. Yo, listen. Can y'all keep it down? Can y'all keep it down? It's like, come on. This is ridiculous. If we was on location, you guys cannot act like that. So let me get this Mr. Kill Two Birds with One Stone. Let me place this wage real quick and send that off. I'm a real bad man. I want to get that in. And then, like I said, man, you guys are so quiet, man. Like, damn, nobody's commenting. I don't want to shut the live down, but it's like, man, no, it's like, yo, listen, I touched on all my speaking points, right? You guys aren't commenting, man. You know, I don't feel no type of way. Because I'm good regardless, but all right, let me go over here. Let me see. I gotta find that bet slip. That'll save me some time. Where is that bet slip? Here it is. I wanna place that again. Wait, no. Okay, back up. I'm working. I'm a real bad man. I wanna place that bet again. Hold on. Bet. All right, that is this boxing special, right? Boxing special up to, oh man, that's a good one. He wants it. Go for it. All right. Let me see. What specials? All right. Yeah, look, you hear? Yeah, do you hear the Trinity coming out of me? All right, I'm trying to put this bet in for somebody. All right. Which one? That one? You want the big one? Here it is. All right. Hold on. Let me place it. 1 second. No. 1 second. Let me place it. 1 second. Oh my God. That is too much. I didn't want that much. I didn't want that much. No. No. Not that much. Not that much. There we go. All right. That is the bet. That is the bet. All right. A knockdown. Yes, that is the bet. Hold on. Okay. Am I real? Let's see. Let's get that bet. 6, 8, 9. All right. That's how you see. I gotta let them know that I got the bet in. All right. See, you see the Caribbean vibes coming out of me. Hold on. 1 second. The big one. That one right there. Hold on. The big one. Let me share that with my guy real quick to let him know his bet is in and it is official. It is official. Your bet is official, so you know the funds will be there. All right, let me share that with my guy real quick. Hold on. The big one? You want the big one? The big one. That one? Yes, the big one. Hold on, let me find out. That is so true, right? Have you ever been to a Jamaican restaurant? See, that joke to me makes me laugh every time, right? Because like I said, I have Caribbean bloodline, right? And he nailed that joke, man. I used to work in the store, right? And man, that shit made me laugh because he nailed that shit, man. Rest in peace to Rashid. I know he probably was Jamaican too. He was some type of Caribbean vibes, man. Because he nailed that, man. Have you ever been to a Rasta store? That's how they give it up, man. They will definitely be in the back. Yeah, you will be in the front of the store wanting to order. Yeah, you will be in the front of the store wanting to order forever. And then they'll come up. They'll come up and you'll be like, yo, man, how much for this? And they're looking up and down. And they'll be like, that one? You want that one? The big one. Yeah, this one right here, man. How much? The big one, that one. Hold on, let me find out. The news by Shanewz, man. I've been on for an hour and a half rocking out with y'all, man. Just rocking with y'all tonight, man. Vibe and these fights is about to start. I got that betting for my guy. Because that's what we do. We look out for one another, right? Let me make sure he got that. Let me confirm it. Gave it to him. It's in, right? Make sure. It is in, yes. Me and my guy about to win some cheese tonight, man. We about to win some cheese tonight, man. Like I ain't going too hard, man. Just a couple dollars, little couple dollars, right? I'm gonna tell you the truth, right? I win these couple of dollars, right? I'm done talking boxing, man. If you guys want to talk about anything, hit me up. But listen, I got a class coming up, right? I'm going to be recertifying for my carry conceal and armed security shit, right? And I want to get I seen this Glock. This Glock, it's a nice one. I seen it, huh? Yes. Yeah, you want to tell the people about your accomplishment? Come. No, you got to speak into the mic.
I'm going to the Junior Olympics.
Yes. Messiah is nice at basketball. I wonder where she gets that from. The sauce was, not for nothing, the sauce used to do a couple things on the court, I'm a real bad man. I wonder where she gets that from, the sauce was, I'm a real bad man. But yeah, I want to get this Glock, man. This Glock is nice, man. I was gonna get it, but I had to do some other things. But if this bet tonight, but this bet is definitely gonna hit. When this bet hits, that's gonna be the investment on that Glock. A nice little Glock, right? I like Glocks, man. For those of y'all that gun guys, Glocks are nice, man. I was talking to Joe Dini about this, right? When he was like, "Oh, I was like, bro, he always be talking about a big ass gun, right? He always wants a big. I want a 4.5 or a Desert Eagle. Like, listen, man, give me a 380. By the time you even try to get that out, I put 2 on your head. These guys watch too many Call of Duties and all these. Listen, man. At the end of the day, you can have a little 22 and it'll do the job, bro. The size of the gun is cool and all of that, right? But it's about being quick on the draw. You can have the biggest gun in the world. If you can't get to it, the smallest gun will kill you. Hello. so all that, man, I need a desert. Yeah, that's cool. That desert's gonna take a long time to get off your waist. Yeah, if you know, man. But listen, man, I'm gonna wrap this up, man. I appreciate 4 people been in here with me all night. Nobody commented, right? I wanted to stay on, man, but I feel like I talk too much, right? Because that's what they said about me. I talk too much. But I got my talking points out. Do I have another video that I want to play? Do I have another video that I want to share? Maybe one more. I shared the Tank Davis one that I did. Do I have another one that I want to share? I know I've been putting out a lot of content, man. Let me see. Do I have another one that I want to share? Oh yes, I gotta share this one. I gotta share this. See, this is the one that I said my good friend commented. She liked it, right? I gotta share this one. Let me share this one because this is getting at the room raiders, man. That guy Will, he's down with the room raiders, man. That's why he felt the need that I was wrong. Because he listens to the room raider guys, man. Guys that are YouTube famous and YouTube popping with no stats. That's why he was comfortable in telling me I was wrong. Because if you notice what he said send a contract. It wasn't no contract. So he listens to these guys.
That was fast.
I
can't believe
guys.
I keep getting older, but you still.
He listens to contract guys that are telling you to send contracts. But I'm going to read about mine.
I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk.
Thank you. You know the vibes. The news by Shanewz. Don't fall victim to room raider speculation of guys giving you the business, debating for hours on situations that they have no knowledge of, and then meanwhile, the stuff that they are speaking on, putting you on to, the actual players that they speak down on, not only are they working together to secure deals and make things happen, but the same kings and black gods and brothers that they are debating about can't even come to the table to make the deal. You do have options. The news by Shanewz. The news by Shanewz. Let me put you onto a vibe, a media marketing vibe. It's funny how, you get programmed from the room raiders to believe that these guys are in competition and these guys are the enemy. But yet you will see the competition coming to the table to close out deals and get the bag. But yet the brothers will be on the sideline having the room raiders debate and argue over who's bigger and who's this and who's that and who's, who has the leverage. Meanwhile, the competition is coming to the table and getting the deals done, getting the bag. Media marketing talk by The News, by Shanewz. You do have options. You do have options. You do have options. You won't catch me debating with these clowns. I can't do that no more, man. Especially when I gotta close out on deals. Especially when I can actually make a phone call to make things get into motion. But hey, what do I know? The news by Shanewz. And you know the line, quality over quantity. You know, you do have options. Got it.
Andrew were working the news by Shanewz.
But hey,
What do we know?
got it.
Go you.
Hi, Nasaya and Narina. I was asking your dad where you guys were. I'm really happy and proud for you guys to be in school, but I want to see you guys soon.
Thank you.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuna with Kailua. I'm a top ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
Man. Yeah, did you catch how she laughed? Right? Shout out to her. She's working right now. That is Ring Girl, my home girl. Shout out to her, man. But yeah, man, did y'all pick that vibe up though, man? Like, that's how I tell you, man. This YouTube shit is smoke and mirrors, man. The brothers, right? Yo, the brothers be on here debating, arguing, speaking on points that don't matter, right? But yet the guards, the queens, the guards, they crab in the buckets, the idiots. Can't even come to the table to make a deal. And look at Oscar. Oscar and Bob March what? 29th? The day before the big PBC show. Yo, that's gonna be my live tomorrow, man. At some point, I'm gonna do a little short at some point tonight, because you see what Rick Glazier talked about. Rick Glazier is gonna get all the props and the accolades, but I told y'all, man, I did my live on this. I said that I'm not doing their dirty work no more. When guys, want to get out of their situations over there. And Rick Glazier kind of highlighted that. And I said, yo, I'm not speaking on that unless I could use your name. And they didn't want their name on it. But yo, it's going down, man. But yet you got the room raiders telling you that these guys are going to get another deal. It's about to be April, man. Their first fight card is March 30th. When are they getting the other deal? But hey, what do I know, man? But yeah, man, why can't the brothers? They always in competition, man. They're in competition, man. They don't know how to get the bag, man. They do not know how to get the bag, man. They are competing. They're bickering. Yo, I'm bigger than you. You only did 13,000. Look, that shit matriculates down to this YouTube shit, right? Because you have the same dumb mentality with these niggas and bitches, right? Respectfully. They talk down on myself. Meanwhile, you just watched a fighter who's been fighting on TV forever and a day said that I was the one that made the phone call. But yet these niggas and bitches will talk down on me like I'm beneath them. But they can't even make a phone call to see their kids. They can't even make a phone call to get a loan. And when they do make that phone call to get a loan, what do? Oh man, I bought that nigga a computer. Man, that nigga ain't shit. That nigga was borrowing money from me. But yet, they are in competition with one another. That's why I said, man, to each his own with this YouTube shit. People aren't going to like you, especially on the internet, especially when you're doing the things that they talk about. And then you can actually show it. Because a lot of times with the internet, like I said, it's all smoke and mirrors, man. You would think that guys that do views wouldn't be intimidated by guys that don't do views. But no, it's not like that. And then when these guys that do the views realize that their views don't mean nothing to the actual players in the game, the ones that make things happen, they just be lost and dumb. They just be lost and dumb. You know? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I am about to wrap this up. Shout out to WCS in the building. First comment, man. Let me highlight that, man. I've been on for 2 hours, damn, in an hour and 46 minutes. Shout out to WCS. But it has been 4 people in here the whole time, give or take 5. I think I might have had 6 at one point. But nobody wanted to comment, man. I don't know why, man. I don't know why. I don't bite. I don't bite. I don't bite, man. You know? You know what it is? I know why guys don't want to comment, right? Because a lot of you guys were smoking mirrors, man. You were the illusion, man. You were the illusion, man. We in 2024 now, man. 2023, man. You dudes not only talk crazy on my name and my brand, you really, like I said, a lot of y'all bumped your heads and was disrespectful. And I didn't care. I told you. I didn't care, man. Like last year when I came home and I had my plan, right? Because I took a whole month off from the internet, basically. And I was like, yo, I'm about to turn it up. Yeah, we went to we went to Tulsa, Oklahoma. We had that first fight card. And I knew it was on and popping after that for me. I knew it, man, because the things that happened that fight week, right? I was approved to shoot ringside. I was a ringside photographer. And I turned it down, right? I turned it down. I was like, nah, I'm good. WCS flew in. I was like, I remember that. Yeah, listen, for those of y'all, a lot of y'all don't know, because y'all won't even get to this level in the game, right? When you shoot ringside, you have to sign a waiver that if a fighter or something happens and if somebody falls on you, you can't sue Top Rank, you can't sue the promotion, you have to pay your own medical, shit like that. So I signed a waiver. I was like, damn, WCS came. I was like, nah, World Combat's gonna do it. I feel comfortable with him doing it. I knew this was going to be my year, right? I knew I was gonna take off, right? After doing that, this is how God works, right? They was like, and shout out to Abdullah Mace. Abdullah Mace is fighting tonight. We want to go get our credentials. I'm not gonna disclose my people's names because you guys aren't even in the loop like that. So we go to get the credentials. She said, yo, Shalom, do you want to shoot ringside as well? Such and such doesn't have a photographer. So you can shoot ringside as well. I was like, oh, wow, okay, cool, right? Meanwhile, I'm nervous than a motherfucker. Yeah, I told you, the first fight that I shot with the camera that WCS blessed me with, it was ringside. Ringside. Now I have shot a couple fights ringside, but the first, that's why I wanted to be in the cut to learn the camera, play with it a little bit. You got to learn, right? Nah, LeBron James of the game. Bright lights, baby, right underneath the bright lights. So I shot for Abdullah Mason. Shout out to Abdullah and his people. I shot for Jeremiah Milton. I forget the Spanish guys now. I shot for him as well. And then when you have that type of access as a media marketing agent, as a corral shooter, you're able to go back into the locker room and do what you do, get the footage and the coverage back there. So that's what I was doing. And I want to say, for those of you guys that love to be on the camera, right? When you are ordained, anointed, the camera will be on you. I remember being in the locker room and I'm not a camera guy like that. I like to be behind the scenes, right? But I knew this was the year, right? Because the ESPN cameras just busted into the locker room. And they wanted to get Jihad and his dad warming up, because this is what they do. That's all show and tell for those of y'all that don't know. That's what they do, right? So upon them getting them, they also got me in WCS, all on TV, all in the video. Now, some of you other guys, that's what you guys want. And see, when you want something, karma, the universe knows that. And you don't get it. You know why you don't get it? Because they know you sell your soul for it. But when you don't want it, you get it. Because the universe, karma, knows that's where you belong. Hopefully, y'all caught that sauce, man. Yes, we was all on ESPN that night. We was all on ESPN. And a lot of you jealous internet guys, gimmicks, seen that, man. And that's why you still do what you do to this day. You can't, at the end of the day, you talk about real players that have done real things, right? Real players that have done real things. And you guys still haven't done nothing in life, let alone in media, but in life general. And you want to talk about real players that have been marching and taking steps that you guys are just starting to attempt to take. Hello. But yes, I am going to wrap this up in about 8 more minutes. It's the 2-hour mark. I gave you guys 2 hours tonight, man. 2 hours. I think the fight is about to start if they didn't start already. I think Abdullah Mason goes on at 8. So that's, I'm just ready for the Abdullah Mason fight. I'll probably go get me a cup of Joe, not Joe Dini, but Joe Coffee. Yes, man. Appreciate you, WCS. Appreciate you, good guy. WCS is one of the good guys. Round of applause for him.
I love it. You guys are so great.
Yes, WCS is one of the great guys, man. And it was fitting that, I shared those moments with him, being that I shared this a lot of times, and I'll share it again tonight, right? He put me on to becoming a photographer. And now, as you see, my work is all over the game. And being a photographer has opened many avenues for me. I have a lot of professional friends, as you've seen, people that admire my work, right? From afar and also from close. Because they see the growth, they see the stance. And then you have the guys like Willie, who told me I was wrong for content, but Willie, what do you actually do, Willie? What have you accomplished in boxing, Willie? What have you accomplished? But yes, man, salute to everybody accomplishing things, whether small or large. Because steps is steps, as long as you are taking steps in the right direction. And I'm a real bad man. Man, I'm going to share this right before I close. I could have been in Vegas tonight. I'm not going to disclose my guys and my team and none of that, but I could have been right there, floor seats with the guys. I could have been right there, floor seats with the guys. And I know you guys would have been sick. Had I got approved to make that move, right? Because, that's all that was stopping me was the approval. Because I'm a real bad man. I would have been there. I would have been there, right? I would have been there. I would have been on deck. That doesn't work here. No, you can't. There's no service. There's no service here for that. Yeah, she don't listen. I told her that there's no internet service on that here. She don't listen. She's hard-headed. But she's a real bad guy. That is Coach Reed. But yes, we're going to wrap this up, man. I got 5 minutes, man. Does anybody have a question or comment that they want me to elaborate on? I got 5 minutes. I want to get my 2 hours in, man. Yo, Nasaya, where you at? Never mind. I was gonna do shout out to these guys that be on for 5. That be on for 5 hours and arguing and all that, man. Right? I've been on 2 hours, man. Yeah, you guys are the real MVPs. Y'all niggas be on for like 4 hours, bro. Going hard in the paint about nothing. Y'all be going hard in the paint, man. Arguing. WCS exactly. This is genuine laughter. I can't help it, man. Oh God. Dead serious. It'd be a 5-hour soaking. Oh my God. It'd be crazy, man. It'd be crazy. I'm telling you. Oh my God. It'd be crazy. So Abdullah Mason is a fight away. He's a fight away. They got 3 fights coming up. The card is on. Man, WCS, you got me dying right now, man. Oh my God, I can't, man. I can't. Listen, you guys are lucky, right? Because I know how you guys move. You guys are like real police, internet police. So I'm not gonna say y'all names because you're not gonna report my channel, right? You're not gonna stop my motion. But man, you guys remind me of dudes, right? I'm gonna share this real quick before I get off, right? And just rock out. Blah blah. My name is Blah Blah. That's what they called me. They used to call me that in the projects, right? When I lived in the project. And the little kids gave me that name, right? The little kids, because it was an incident, right? From guys that are like these internet guys, right? So a situation had jumped off, right? These dudes came to the projects, right? They came to the projects and they jumped out, right? I guess they had beef with me, right? But these niggas be flash dancing, right? So on this one particular summer day, these guys pulled up and they jumped out with weapons, right? They had guns and they was flash dancing their guns, right? Now, like I said, it was a lot of kids out there. I lived in the projects. The kids used to love me, right? So the kids was out there, right? And the elderly people, the older people, the community, the Spanish people, everybody was out there. They got scared, man, because they seen these guys. They had weapons. They had guns, right? And when they did this, I wasn't a father at the time. I'm a father now. But, that fatherly, alpha got in me, right? Because I'm like, man, you niggas is pulling guns out. You see these kids out here. So long story short, man, if you know me, man. I'm nice, man. I disarmed them. I disarmed them, just to say the least. And I put that work in real quick, right? And in the process of me putting in that work, the police had got called. I didn't call the police because I policed the situation, right? And the police arrived, right? But check this out. Look how the situation turned around, right? When the police got there, these guys that came with the weapons, they was fucked up. They got disarmed and they got what they was looking for. Like Joe was saying, they was looking for trouble. So they got that, right? But in the process of that, the police showed up. The ones that came over there with the weapons wanted to play victim and they wanted to get me locked up, right? So the police, man, like I said, all police ain't bad police, right? The police was like, yo, he lives here. And the kids was out there. That's how I got my name, right? Because the kids was like, nah, blah, blah. They was calling me blah, blah. Because that's what it was sounding like, how I worked them niggas over real quick. They was like, blah, blah, they didn't do nothing, blah, blah, they attacked him, right? So the kids was going crazy over me. And the police was like, yo, if we arrest him, we're gonna arrest you, right? They was like, if we arrest him, we're gonna arrest you, right? So now they didn't want to get arrested, right? But I didn't give a fuck. I was like, yo, it is what it is. When I see y'all, it's still on. You know how I'm giving it up. Like, it's not gonna stop here. Y'all violated. Y'all came here, y'all violated, right? But long story short, they knew. They was like, they didn't want to get arrested, and they tried to play the victim. But ever since then, that was my name, blah, 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 Shy, because they seen how I disarmed them. I was defending my community. Know what I mean? I defended my community. And that's how I was raised, right? I'm a soldier, right? As a soldier, right? You are trained to neutralize the situation. And the situation was they came to my residence with weapons, and I neutralized the situation. And then neutralizing the situation, blah, 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 blah. But then they wanted to turn it to the victims. Where they do that at? The internet, YouTube. Yes, man. Hopefully y'all caught the sauce tonight, man. Don't be those guys that turn up, and then when you get what you're looking for, you want to play the victim, right? That's not life, man. Like one thing, man, I'm a real bad man, right? If you're looking for that, man, and that's what you get, man, you got to eat that, man. Don't look for that, and then you get that, and you want to play victim. You want to play victim. And social media, that is rampant. That is rampant. These dudes will turn up and talk about you and act like that's what they want, you know. And look, watch how I tie this in, man. That's what we seen yesterday, man. You know, they was talking crazy about Terrence Crawford, man. Terrence Crawford didn't go there looking for no trouble, but he was on one. He said, yo, fuck that dude, right? He was on one, man, because they were saying fuck him. So he's like, yo, fuck y'all. He was there. But it didn't go that way, man. Because that's how this, you know, this age of guys are, man. You know, they're not real bad man. They pretend, man. They pretend. And then when you take it there, they turn into the victim. The news by Shanewz. This is the Source Experience. The fights are on. Please enjoy the fights tonight. Stay away from the circus. But if you like the circus, go check it out. But next time these niggas be arguing, right? And debating about fights and logistics, ask them niggas, be like, yo, bro, you know, do it for me, man, because I can't do it no more. But get in their comments, man. The same way you troll real players in the game, troll one of their comments. But this ain't even a troll comment. When they be like, yo, this the third, and he made this, and be like, yo, what have you ever been a part of? Fuck, I don't want to hear you was on a phone call or on a three-way. You heard that? Be like, no. What logistics of an actual contract have you seen? Whether it is the contracted weight, or the ring size, or the gloves, or fighter A makes this. What have you actually seen? Because you guys will get on here and you guys will argue about, no, he is this, he is this, that. No, he needs to bow down and take this. But Bob and Oscar, they just made a fight. But hey, what do I know? Hopefully you caught that sauce. And shout out to the 5 Hour Circus, you know, the great hater leagues and all of that. And just tell these guys, right? Just tell these guys, let these guys know this. Say, yo, man, that guy that you talked about, his views and all of that, you know, the guy you said wasn't solid, wasn't official, he done put us on to another fighter that probably going to be making millions and millions of dollars. And I think his name is $1 Million Marley. Hello. The News by Shanewz. This is the Source Experience. But hey, what do I know? And shout out to Rick Ross. Rick Ross said, man, you only got to win once. Shit, I won a lot of times already. Hello.
It only takes for you to win once. You could lose 10 years in a row and you hit that right jug. Bam! That shit changed the goddamn game. And guess what? They gonna bow down. So I don't care how rough it's been on you, all you gotta do is hit once. Pull off that one thing in the back of your mind, you pull that off and guess what? They gonna, oh, he a born winner, he did.
Swear, stick to yourself, man. You won't let yourself down. Somebody else can let you down. So sorry.
Jai, how did the connection with you and Jay Prince happen? Did Jay Prince call you one day and say, hey, it's Jay Prince?
And so, all right. I'm gonna sum up the story. Basically, Jackal Fitness, right? One of the guys who, he like a media, all the underground media. You feel me? Go around, So he knew Mike Prince, Mike Prince, Jake Prince, their family. So now, tell Mike Prince about me. Then boom, Mike Prince, he followed me on Instagram. He see all my stuff. All right, cool. We get to the gym. I'm on the phone with him. This is like a week before COVID. You remember when Shakur was supposed to fight the guy who fought Loma? This is right before COVID started. They're supposed to fight like March 13th. I forgot.
This is a Source Experience. The News by Shanewz. But hey, what do I know?